Hi, my name is Edward Brooks, and I'm the founder of The Beacons. Our mission is to speed up the adoption of today's technologies. But specifically for you, I'm going to show you how you can start generating leads with senior HR leaders at scale and forever. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you how you can get onto the first page of Google, use that position to capture attention and leads, keep your position there, leverage the content that you create, and get your company in front of 20,000 HR professionals each month. And of course, this is all 100% guaranteed. So my name's Edward Brooks. I qualified as a chartered accountant in London, been involved in many tech businesses, and finally sold last year. But my frustration along the way wasn't the technology. The technology is, almost the easy part. The struggle was always how do you get in front of the exact target audience? So I built the beacons around everything that I've learned around getting technology companies in front of the exact target audience. And our approach is very simple. We do this, we share what we do, we share what we learn, and we teach you what we do along the way. So just as an example, we're going to talk about how to get on the front page of Google and generate leads in the next couple of minutes. So this is a crash course, but first and foremost, you need to learn that this is all about video. The world is moving more and more towards using video. And the way that we do it is we have a very structured video model. We interview someone over 30 minutes and then we leverage that content. So these are not sales videos. And again, when I talk about us, this is what you should be doing as well. These are not sales videos. These are videos that are informational. You're sharing knowledge. You're positioning your interviewee as the expert. So they're not pitching, they're not selling, but what they're talking about is their expertise, the problems that they see in the world, and how to solve them. Very simple. So that's a planned, structured video. And then you record the video. Again, we do normally 30-minute videos, which then we can splice into smaller sections, which I'll talk about in a second. But don't get hung up on quality of the video. User-generated content is powerful, but what people look for is a very natural voice. They look for kind of sincerity. They're not looking for Hollywood. They're not looking for the best audio, the best video quality, but they're looking for sincerity. Absolutely take 5-10 minutes to make sure that the quality of the sound's good, make sure that the lighting's adequate, but don't get hung up on the quality. This is something you need to jump into and do quickly. And then you post it on the second biggest search engine in the whole world, which is YouTube. If you do this properly, if you know how to do this, then you can get your video ranking on page one, because what YouTube loves and what Google loves through YouTube is the fact that your content is informational, it's targeted, it's got a very direct audience. So that really helps YouTube and Google to position your content in a way that they will then put it in front of your exact target audience. There's some interesting hacks in there. Part of the planning for your video is you need to be understanding what your keywords are. And then you need to be embedding those keywords in the video conversation, because this may not be a surprise to someone in the technology field, but YouTube and Google actually searches the audio transcriptions and does SEO based on what they hear, not just what's typed or written on a document, but they base it on the audio as well nowadays. Super powerful. So embed the keywords in your conversation, and then YouTube's going to start picking up. There's also some things about how you post it on YouTube. You've got to be focused on the file names that are aligned with your keywords. You've got to be focused on the tags that you use for your images, for the videos, which then have got to be aligned around the keywords. But this is about making it very easy for YouTube and Google to understand who your audience is and how you want to get that in front of them. Then you link the videos together. So you take the 30-minute video or the 40, whatever you're doing in terms of video, you split it into smaller sections. As I say, we structure them around, sort of 3-minute videos. So if we're doing a 30-minute video, we split it into 10 different sections. But when we post the videos, they're not posted as one 30-minute video. They're posted as 10 3-minute sections. And they're all linked together so that there's a natural flow. So when it comes to the end of one video, they go to the next one. And you don't release the videos all on the same day. You do it every 24 hours. You can set it up on YouTube to actually be done for you every 24 hours, but you're not looking to blast everything on day one, but you release it every 24 hours. Then there's some just simple hacks. You want to be getting views within 24 hours. You want to be getting, all your teammates, everyone you know, to be watching the videos all the way through. Not just, again, they can do this in the background. They just open a browser and have the video running, while they're doing something else. But the key thing is to get 5, 10, as many views as possible, even if it's a small number, through so Google's recognizing that this content is being watched. Again, you want comments and likes. Ask your team, make sure everyone's doing this every single day. They're adding comments and likes, so that it just shows Google and YouTube that there's energy around what you've created. Share the content on your social media. Again, it just helps boost the awareness. Google loves the fact if you do it on Twitter and Facebook specifically, but don't just stop there. When it comes to Facebook, spend $10. I mean, literally nothing, but spend $10 on Facebook, posting your content and boosting it further, just to get that extra awareness that the Google and YouTube can see that there's activity around what you've done. Always, always, always embed a call to action. It's as simple as that. You need to have that in every single thing that you do generally, but when it comes to video, embed it in the video, embed it in the description, have the calls to action. And where this really starts to kick in is that you've tied it into your autoresponder. Someone sees your video, they're interested in the content, and they sign up to find out more. And then suddenly they're on your autoresponder, and over the next 5, 10, 20 days, as long as you get content for them, they're getting it every single day sent to them. And all the way along that, there's this call to action embedded in the autoresponder that's taking them to generate leads for you. One last thing, just go back each day and refresh the videos. In the description, just change the content a slight bit. Add links to different videos. Just don't leave the content to die, or just whether they just go back and spend a couple of seconds each day refreshing 1 or 2 videos. And really, this is the primary pillar of what we do at the Beacons. Is that it's all based around video. It's all based around highly leveraged video. What we do, and you see in the top right hand side, we blast this across multiple contents. First of all, we repurpose it into different formats, blogs, short form video, long form video, articles, newsletters. We get it in front of the exact target audience multiple times, because one of the things that I learned many years ago is that there's not just one decision maker, there's hundreds of decision makers, or at least influencers that help the decision maker be aware that a decision has to be made, that there's new technologies they should be buying, and that this is the one they recommend. So you need everyone in the organization to be aware of what you can be doing. Everyone in your target organization aware of what you're offering and how you can do it. And that's you want their consultants to be talking about you. You want their ex-employees to be talking about you. You want their suppliers to be talking about you. And this makes it a very, very difficult sort of audience to be going after, because it's not just one person; it's multiple persona you're going after. And of course, you've got to do this at scale. So that's what the law of 9 says. You've got to be in front of your target audience 9 times before they even start to take action. So this is why this is very, very important to almost industrialize what you're doing here. And again, breaking down what we do, we plan, we interview, we package it, we distribute it, we put it into our monthly magazine. That was the July cover. And there's always a call to action that takes you back. And one of the things that's very powerful is that we have people come into our magazine that are interested in one topic, but then they start to see the other topics that are there. So there's a kind of a halo effect that people come for one topic, but then they end up staying for other topics as well. So again, always with a call to action, and always with real view on this is about lead generation. And again, I don't want to take you into detail behind our customer data engine, but this is what's been built around using machine learning to enhance this further, and use AI to create recommendations of content that's going to drive people to the right content, drive HR leaders to the right content. And very simply, this is what we do. This is our key audience. And it's all built around this 100% guarantee that we're going to take you through this process. We're going to guarantee the leads you're going to get. And also, we're going to show you how it works. Not only is this just about us doing it for you, we're going to teach you every single step of the way and give you this 100% guarantee that this gets you the results you're looking for. So that's the Beacons. This is what we do to drive our mission of speeding up the adoption of today's technologies. If you take 30 minutes to talk with me, I'm going to show you exactly how this works in a lot more detail. There's going to be lots of teaching. Even if you don't do anything with us after this 30-minute session, you're going to walk away with a ton of knowledge that you can take back to your organization and implement. So click on the link below, and I look forward to helping you in any way possible.